Irina travaille aujourd'hui pour le gouvernement ukrainien. Elle a été l'une des premières lauréates de la bourse Unesco-Vocations-Patrimoine. Son étude portait sur la gestion du patrimoine de deux villes inscrites à la liste du patrimoine mondial de l'UNESCO, l'une en Écosse, l'autre en Ukraine. Et bien évidemment, elle s'est rapidement rendue compte que les modèles purement occidentaux doivent être adaptés. Bonjour, bienvenue.
Well, I would like to thank the organizers of this workshop letting me talk about something that started as my research and now turned out to be my direct employment. I'm afraid you'll have to bear with my English. I'm talking about heritage interpretation and namely its place in the management of heritage sites. My research and my professional experience also show that many managers of heritage sites have already realized the importance of heritage interpretation for the preservation and management of national heritage. Unfortunately, this realization is mainly confined to English-speaking countries. Comparative analysis, which I conducted in 2006 and 2007 in Ukraine and Scotland, shows that naturally there are different approaches to the management of World Heritage Sites or heritage sites in general. If roughly divided, those management approaches can be divided into business approach, which is characteristic of the UK and Scotland, and the resource-oriented approach characteristic of Ukraine. The time does not allow to discuss in greater detail those management approaches. Nevertheless, it is important to say that to the great extent, socioeconomic situation in the country determines the approach in management of heritage sites. If we take Ukraine, for example, very many heritage sites, unfortunately, are in very poor physical condition. Therefore, all the money, or most of the money a heritage site receives is invested for its preservation and conservation. Therefore, very little attention is paid to presentation and interpretation of a heritage site. When we take UK, for example, and Scotland in particular, physical condition of the site is no longer the only priority in management. Therefore, considerably more attention is paid to the quality of information visitors receive and to visitor satisfaction. In both of the management approaches, of course, there is a different attitude to heritage interpretation, as you can see. And with heritage in UK, where satisfaction of the visitor is as important as preservation, the sites are able to enjoy multiple benefits heritage interpretation can bring. In my research, I have shown that those benefits can be grouped into several clusters, like educational benefits, of course, very important for us to educate the people about significance and values of the site, and not only visitors, but also local people. But there are also conservation benefits, management benefits, promotional benefits, and of course, not the least is economic benefits. Those benefits enjoyed in lots of English-speaking countries like UK and USA as well are unfortunately non-existent in Ukraine, and I would say in lots of Eastern European countries as well. And it's not only because literature on heritage interpretation is not available in languages other than English or not very much available, but also many heritage managers or heritage professionals fail to see the importance of heritage interpretation. Very often it is considered that heritage sites are self-explaining, that it's not necessary to explain them to the visitors, that they talk for themselves. Unfortunately, this attitude is no longer satisfactory in times of growing globalization, in times when international visitors are constantly growing every year and their demands and expectations of heritage sites are growing. If Ukraine and other European countries would like to compete with the UK on the global tourism market, they would have to change this attitude. They would have to see that heritage interpretation is an integral part of heritage management, and only then will they be able to present their national heritage in a better light and also compete with such countries as UK in tourism market. Thank you.
Thank you, Irina, and congratulations.